Ankle dorsiflexion holds. The intent of this is to place your ankle joint in a dorsiflexed position, which is toes towards the face, and maintain this position in order to develop tension in the ankle joint itself, but also feel it possibly along the plantar side of the foot or the floor side of the foot, the lower calf muscle and Achilles tendon areas. I recommend propping the foot up against a wall to do this position. If you are not able to get into this position, I will show you one more alternative to help. So to get into the position, simply take your foot, you're going to prop your forefoot up against the wall and then sink your heel into the ground. Now from there, you are going to keep your heel anchored into the floor as you bend at your knee joint, trying to push the knee towards the wall. You should feel tension develop in the lower leg and Achilles tendon area, possibly even the bottom of the foot and the ankle joint itself. As you move forward into the position, make sure that your knee doesn't go way inside or past the big toe. It should be tracking the exact same direction as your toes straight towards the wall. Now, if you're having a hard time getting your foot propped up against the wall just because you have a lot of stiffness in your ankle and foot, that's perfectly fine. You can get something to prop your foot up on. Right now, I'm just using a weight plate. You can use a book. You can use a foam roller, a yoga block, anything like that. I typically like to have it scooted right up against the wall, though. That way you can have your your hands against the wall to give you some support. So the way it looks is the setup is essentially the same. You'd be standing upright. You'd put the forefoot on the bolster that you have. You're going to sink your heel into the floor. From there, everything else is the exact same. You'll still keep your base of support with your hands against the wall. You're going to keep your heel planted as you push the knee joint, bend at the knee and push the knee joint forward as far as your ankle will allow. You're going to feel the tension develop in the same places. It'll primarily be in the back of the lower leg, maybe even along the bottom of the foot, and in the ankle joint itself. Get into a position where you feel the tension in those right places and then hold that position.